أولى ثانوي، فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد. أولى ثانوي.
Dear secondary stage students, year 1, welcome to our English program and welcome to our channel Madrasetna 3 under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أعزائي طلبة وطلبات الصف الأول الثانوي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم حلقة جديدة ومادة اللغة الإنجليزية. Today we are going to start Unit 8. It's called robots. All of you know the robots. It's a kind of computer. It looks like human. It can do the jobs which a human can do. Let's start together. Our objectives for today, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to find the meaning of unfamiliar words and use them in sentences of your own. You're going to scan the reading text for specific information. And you're going to write and speak about the advantage and disadvantage of a new invention. First of all, can you tell me what is artificial intelligence? Do you know this word, artificial intelligence? Artificial means something not natural. شيء مش طبيعي، شيء صناعي. Artificial intelligence بنقول عليه الذكاء الاصطناعي. What's artificial intelligence? It's a computer system which is able to perform tasks like human being. So the robot or the artificial intelligence means a computer can do the jobs of a human being. Can artificial intelligence replace people? هل ممكن الذكاء الاصطناعي يحل محل الإنسان؟ Can it replace human being? I think that it cannot replace human being completely, because there are jobs that need human interaction, human feeling. Can you think of some jobs which cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence? What are the jobs which cannot be replaced by the robot or the artificial intelligence? Of course, there are jobs like the job of a teacher, the job of a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer. These jobs need human interaction, human feeling, need someone who understands you and smile in your face, and so on. So, of course, artificial intelligence cannot replace teachers, lawyers, nurses, and many other jobs that need people who can care for us and people who can share our feelings. Let's discuss some of the new words which appeared in this unit. We have the word click. Of course, all of us use this word, to click. A short, sharp sound of a switch being operated. When you press on a button, لما بنتك على زرار كده, we hear a click, a sound. So we click means we press a button, like as you see here in the picture. What about the word familiar? Familiar means something known, something which is not strange, someone or something that is often seen and well known. What about the word invention? Invention means something new, like the internet, the mobile phone, or the tablet, any device which is new. This is invention. So invention, the act of inventing or making something new. What about navigate, the word navigate? It means to give directions. We have a navigator in our cars, on our mobiles, to tell us the directions. So what's to navigate? To navigate means to know the directions. It's like a GPS, which gives you the directions where to go. Do you know the word vehicle? What's a vehicle? Can you look at this picture? We have many means of transport like buses, cars, lorries, vans, and so on. These are kinds of vehicles. So what's a vehicle? Vehicle means a thing used for transporting people. Transport people بيستخدم لنقل الناس. So it's a kind of car or a bus or a lorry. It's something which is used to carry or to transport people or goods. Look at the word GPS. As I told you, GPS or navigator, it's a device which can tell you the direction. So it's a short form of global positioning system. G for global and P for positioning and S for system. So it's a global positioning system. It's a kind of a device which gives you direction. We have a kind of vehicle which is called hybrid vehicle. What's hybrid vehicle? Hybrid vehicle means a vehicle or a kind of cars which can use two kinds of energy, two kinds of power. So it can use electricity and petrol. The robot, I think all of you know the word robot. What's a robot? A robot is a machine which looks like human being, it resembles a human being, and it functions like human being, but automatically. Can you think of an important invention which you cannot live without? What is the best invention that we have today? And why is it so great? Is it the internet, or the GPS, or the hybrid vehicle? Of course, all of us know the internet. What about the GPS? GPS is a device, as I told you, which gives you directions. It tells you the way. And the hybrid vehicle is a vehicle or is a car which can use two kinds of energy. Let's look at our reading text. The first thing is the internet, the first invention. The internet is the best invention that we have today. You can find information about anything you are interested in. It's really useful if you need to find out something for a school project. What's to find out? To know. If you want to know something for a school project, you can search onto the internet. For example, I would never be able to do my homework without it. Without the internet, I cannot do my homework. The internet also makes life easier in your free time, because in your free time you can watch a movie, you can listen to music, and so on. You can buy anything you want online. You can do online shopping with a click of a button. You can also communicate with your friends easily. You can communicate, you can call your friends easily on the social media websites, even if they are abroad. Even if they live in another country, you can communicate with them. So this is the first invention, the internet. What about the second one, the GPS? In my opinion, the GPS, or Global Positioning System, is the best invention. GPS helps you to navigate. What's to navigate? To know the directions, to know where to go. It helps you to navigate your journey from one place to another. So if you are in a strange place and you don't know the address, the GPS can tell you where to go. You can use it when you visit a town that you aren't familiar with. What is familiar with? A town which you don't know. A town in which you are a strange person. أنت شخص غريب في المكان ده, so you can use the GPS. So when the place is unfamiliar, it means it is not known, it's unknown to you. In the past, people needed maps. So before they invented the GPS, we use maps. But today, we use GPS to get around. What's it to get around? It means to travel from one place to another. But GPS is more useful because it just tells you what to do. If you don't know how to get somewhere, the technology will tell you exactly where to go. Okay, so the GPS is very important and it can help us to go to a place which we are not familiar with. What's familiar? It means this place is unknown. We don't know this place well. The third invention we have today is the hybrid vehicle. As I told you, the hybrid vehicle means a vehicle which can use both petrol and electricity. Most cars use petrol, but petrol is becoming more expensive. That's why we need hybrid vehicles which use petrol and electricity. For this reason, the vehicle use lots of petrol. There are also cars that only use electric. At the moment, they cannot go long distance, although they are useful to travel short distance, like to school or to shops. Now let's answer some questions on the text. What's global positioning system, or what's GPS short for? It's short for global positioning system. What about hybrid? What's a hybrid vehicle? It's a vehicle which uses both petrol and electricity. Find a word in the passage which means to learn something you don't know. To find out. To find out means to know something you don't know. Find a word in the passage which means to leave your home, go out. To leave your home, to have fun, means to go out. And a word which means to travel from place to place, this is get around. So get around means to travel from place to place. Now I want you, every one of you, to write about an invention which you like most. What is the invention? How long does it take to be invented? And why it is very important to you? For myself, I have chosen the Rabot, but every one of you can choose another invention and talk about it. Now let's answer some questions on the vocab which we have taken today. Necessity is the mother of. طبعا ده مثل بيتقال necessity is the mother of invention. بمعنى الحاجة الاختراع. Necessity is the mother of invention. When we need something, when something is necessary for us, so we invent it. So necessity is the mother of invention. Look at question number 2. The internet companies know where we go, as they can find information in our. Of course, which device helps us to know our direction? It's the GPS. As you know, GPS helps to know the place where we go. Question number 3. GPS helps you to your journey from one place to another. Of course, we have taken the word navigate. Do you remember what's to navigate? To navigate means to know the directions. So what device helps us to know the direction? GPS. GPS helps you to navigate your journey from one place to another. Let's look at question number 4. You can use GPS when you visit a town that you aren't familiar. Which preposition can we use with familiar? Is it familiar of, familiar about, familiar for, or familiar with? Of course, we use familiar with. Let's look at question number 5. Most cars, buses, and other need petrol, but petrol is becoming more expensive. So here we talk about different kinds of what? Buses, cars, and lorries. These are kinds of what? They are vehicles, technology, or screens. Of course, the cars, the buses, these are called vehicles. So we said that the word vehicle means cars, buses, lorries, anything which we use to carry people from place to place or to carry goods from place to place. Means of transport, اللي هي وسائل المواصلات, vehicles. Anything which we can use to carry people. Question number 6. Vehicles use both petrol and electricity. We said that there is something which use both petrol and electricity. What is it called? It's called hybrid, highlight, hygiene, or planes. Of course, it's hybrid. What's hybrid vehicle? Hybrid vehicle means a vehicle which uses both petrol and electricity. It uses two kinds of power or two kinds of energy. Question number 7. We want to find about Charles Dickens. Find. What is the preposition which we use with find? To find out, to find about, to find round, or to find robots? Of course, it's to find out. To find out about something means to know, to discover, to know something which you don't know. To find out about Charles Dickens. Question number 8. Increasing air pollution is the disadvantage of the factory. increasing the pollution. زيادة التلوث ده يعتبر طبعا disadvantage. ده عيب من العيوب الفاكتوري. The word disadvantage can be replaced by. We want the synonym. We want the same meaning of the word disadvantage. So disadvantage can be replaced by merits, upside, downside, A and B. Of course, merits means advantage. The word merits means advantage. And again, the word upside means advantage. What about downside? Downside means disadvantage. So when we say advantage and disadvantage, we say upside and downside. Upside معناه مميزات and downside. So disadvantage means downside. Question number 9. I don't agree with your extreme ideas. What's extreme ideas? Extreme means severe ideas or exaggerated ideas, ideas which they are over the natural way of thinking. I don't agree with your extreme ideas. The word extreme can be replaced by. We can use severe, moderate, exaggerated, A and C. Of course, the word moderate means something in between, something which is not extreme, it's moderate. Moderate معناها انه متوسط معتدل. But the word severe and the word exaggerated can mean the same as the word extreme. So we will choose A and we will choose D, which means A and C are correct. A is correct, severe, and C is correct, exaggerated. Exaggerated and severe means the same as extreme. Question number 10, I don't know how they found the secret plan. I don't know how they found. Again, we use the phrasal verb find. Find in, about, find out, about, find up to, or find for about. Of course, it's find out about. What's to find out about something? It means to know, to discover something new about something. So I don't know how they found out about the secret plan. How did they discover the secret plan? Question number 11. Have you any to make about the cause of the disaster? Have you any cement, share, commence, or commit? Of course, it's the word comment. We say make a comment. Here we have a collocation between the word make and the comment. We make a comment. So have you got any comments to make? Question number 12. It's very easy to around in the city as the public transport is cheap and efficient. So it's very easy to, here I want to say it's easy to travel, to go from one place to another. So I will say it's easy to get around, find around, stay around, or say around. It's get around. So what's get around? Get around means to travel from one place to another. Now we are going to go to the mirror board to discuss some of the new vocab. We are going to talk about the synonym and the antonyms which appeared in this unit, but we are going to do it in a different way. Let's go together. We are going to talk about the synonyms and the antonyms. What is a synonym? Synonym means the same meaning of the word. And the antonym is the opposite meaning of the word. So if we talk about the word, for example, advantage. Can you think of some similar words, similar meaning of the word advantage? We can say merits, for example. Merits gives the same meaning or similar meaning of advantage. We can say upside, upside. Okay? We can say pros, pros. So merits, upsides, pros means the same as advantage. What is the opposite? The opposite of advantage means the antonym is disadvantage. What about merits? Merits, demerits. And upside, downside. And the word pros is the opposite, cons. So all these words, advantages and disadvantages, merits and demerits, upside and downside, pros and the cons, give similar meaning. So we can say, what are the pros and the cons of modern technology? What are the upsides and downsides of modern technology? Again, we have the word extreme. What is the similar meaning of extreme? Extreme means severe or exaggerated. Extreme or exaggerated means to an extreme, or it's to a long extent, or to the far extent. Means when I say he has extreme cold, means he has severe cold. Severe means very bad cold. So what is the opposite? The opposite is moderate. The opposite is moderate. So when I say extreme weather, it means very bad weather. But when I say moderate weather, it's not very cold and it's not very hot. So we have the word synonym, which gives the same meaning, and we have the word antonym, which gives the opposite meaning. As you have seen, we have discussed together a very important text. We have read it together. I want you to read it again. I want you to study the important vocab, the synonyms and the antonyms which we have discussed, the prepositions which are very important to you. And as you know, practice makes perfect. So answer as many questions as you can. Until we meet again next time, wish you best of luck. Goodbye.
أولى ثانوي، فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد.